Acabei de chegar no SPCA. This is a hybrid car, the new hybrid cars.
It's got all lights and sirens, but you never know.
Right. Unmarked. Yeah, we don't have that stuff in Brazil, unfortunately. We just have ambulances.
This is a,
Wow, one of the first vehicles?
Well, it's a replica.
Okay.
Somebody built it years ago. But
Transportation.
the ASPCA actually started running an ambulance for disabled animals before there was an ambulance for humans in New York City.
Amazing, brother. Jesus.
In 1866.
1866. My grandfather was not even born back then.
Well,
for the love.
The origins of the ASPCA. If you look at the original charter, the people who signed it, like Theodore Roosevelt's father, Horace Greeley, they were all abolitionists. So after the end of the Civil War, their goal was basically achieved. So they started looking at the welfare of animals.
His wife was also an abolitionist. Yeah, after he got polio, after that age, he got really, let's just say, abolitionist.
Yeah. He's my favorite president.
Yeah.
We just store a bunch of stuff.
Vai filmando aí, Chiquinho. E falando.
Where they go out, they work with orders and people like that. So a lot of time they have to transport a lot of cats. It's one of those things where we can lock these people up. They have some mental problems.
They don't usually get any jail time, right? They're safe.
Yeah, I mean, it depends on the severity of the case. We have had to go.
If you go to a place where there's like 10 dogs are well mistreated, or then
this is our backyard. Get a good view of the Freedom Tower there.
Right. Been there yesterday.
Yeah, it's about time. I guess I can tired of looking at a hole in the ground.
Mo, pergunta se a gente pode ficar filmando, né?
Summertime we can hang out here, although it's a Superfund site.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mobil and a whole bunch of other companies up the creek here a little bit, spilling oil in here.
Right.
For like 100 years.
100 years at least.
It's one of the most polluted.
All those warehouses are abandoned, Tim, or no? There are people working on it.
There is like nothing abandoned in New York City anymore. When I first started, we were always going through abandoned buildings.
Right.
But now with the real estate boom and everything,
I know.
Everything's occupied. Now this used to be, I think, some kind of knitting warehouse years ago. It's like an artist's loft now.
Right.
And that neighborhood's getting very trendy.
Right. Interesting.
And we have a feral cat colony out
here. Yeah, I saw two of them. Interesting. And those are trained.
Yeah, the old factories. So these would be spurs off the old Long Island Railroad.
Move things along.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, we never got to see from the Animal Planet show. We never got to see this part of the precinct.
They were here for a couple of years when we were here.
Right.
A lot of the time we were still in Manhattan.
That's right.
We just outgrew that. Yeah, we outgrew that spot. Got a small office.
And how do you begin in your law enforcement career? Have you come from a law enforcement agency before, or just?
I actually got this. I had a hook, so I got this job back in 1990, and then did it for about a year and a half. Then I left. I worked for the New York City Emergency Medical Service, and I did that for a while. They asked me to come back here because they were shorthanded.
What are the requirements, Tim? For example, if I decided to put an application on, what would be the requirement?
I have to go on the website. They require a certain amount of college. I don't know if they've dropped that or left that. They're looking for, they're looking for prior law enforcement experience. Majority of the guys who work here, they're retired from the New York City Police Department. Like the guy that just went out, he worked in the emergency service unit. The other guy went out in the big truck.
Right.
We were out in the street. He was a mounted guy. He worked in harbor.
The reason why I ask you that is because she works for Kraft Foods in Brazil, and if she gets a job, transferred over to the United States. I used to live here 6 years ago. Might as well just apply because I have the law enforcement experience. I have a law degree in Brazil, so I believe I can.
The biggest thing is trying to gauge it as to when they're hiring.
Right.
There's so many people
budget.
Want a spot over here. And there's just not that many spots.
Correct.
So a lot lot of its time.
Right, I know.
I'll take you upstairs.
Let's go.
Let you meet
Let's
Jerry.
go. Oh, good.
He's a wonderful human.
Ele should be.
Yeah,
Take, take your next step, Tim. Don't worry. Então eles têm que eles têm bastante viatura, bastante coisa, bastante equipamento, bastante supply. Is your gym?
Yeah, I know.
We had, right? But in our beach we had like 4 hours of obligatory, mandatory gym. Yeah. I remember. Aspca, this is my dream team. Looking forward to learn with you guys.
Yeah, we just had some people on the street.
Really?
Yeah, a couple of weeks ago.
Bem-vindo a Aspca.
We can film?
There is an officer. That's John Ackerman.
Hi, how are you?
It's Jose. He
Jose.
works
Nice to meet you.
down in Rio.
Yeah. And who's since you are one of the oldest here today, with all due respect, who's the most angry officer? Sant'Angelo, Emperor Lucas, everybody, right?
Love. Lindeza. Pergunta pra ele se pode filmar aqui. Hello, Tutu. Say hello to the camera.
Hey.